A little late on the button there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Not very good. Not very good. All right, welcome. We are the Sports Nuts, brought to you by OddsJam. Last minute betting with Bob, Mike, Justin's here today. We got your quick fix for sports betting, and it is brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Bob and Mike and Justin are here, and we are ready to rock and roll today. That is for sure. Don't forget about Onyx Odds. Link is below in the description. $10 deposit gets $100 in free bets. $100 in free bets. And that's a good deal. Don't forget about trends on the OddsJam app. Unlock one of my keys to my anytime touchdown success. Oh, yeah. And it's only $20 a month, and you get a 7-day free trial. So here we are after last night's game. I'm going to say this, Mike, I don't know whether you knew this or not, but our parlay came through.
Yeah.
Your call on Tucker Kraft, is that his name?
Yeah.
What a call. What an anytime touchdown, bro. I mean,
what a game in general from him. I mean, 6 catches, 124 yards, most catches, most targets. I mean, Love is clearly really enjoying him, and I think he's a pretty good tight end, honestly. I really do.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome last night.
Yeah, good call on that one. No two ways about it. I thought it was recently be interviewed and talk about, playing behind Aaron Rodgers and how much he learned from Aaron Rodgers. Everybody thinks that there was some sort of terrible problem between them, conflict, but there really wasn't. The kid looked up to Rodgers, and that's a good thing. And by the way, we'll get to that here in a bit, but speaking of which, Aaron Rodgers with 4 touchdown passes in the first game, did not expect that at all from the Steelers, period. Yeah. But guess Mike Tomlin's saying, hey, let's open up the playbook a little bit. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I also was not expecting that, as obviously, as you know, a big fan of Rodgers as I am. Yeah, he looked amazing out there. But I got to tell you, though, if the Steelers are going to continue to win games, though, their defense has to play better, though.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Hopefully for them, that's an outlier. Last night, Mike, you probably had the other call of the night, which is that Packers defense may be for real, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were so good. They were pretty good. And, remember, the last time they actually had a top 10 defense was 2011. And they won the Super Bowl that year. So,
right.
Yeah, look out for sure.
So, Mike, I'm surprised you're not bragging.
I mean, I'm not going to brag heavily on it. I expected that to be the case. Green Bay is certainly looking. I mean, if we were to be honest with ourselves and say, who are you most impressed with through these first, obviously nobody's played but Green Bay and Washington, their second game of the year. But, regardless of that, Green Bay is a team you're going to look at and say, well, has anybody had as impressive of a start as Green Bay? They beat Detroit and they beat Washington, 2 teams that were in the playoffs last year. One of those teams in the NFC Championship game last year being Washington. So very, very good start if you're Green Bay. And now you've got Cleveland and Dallas on deck. So it doesn't appear before their bye week like there's a whole lot to worry about if you're Green Bay. I would think a 4-0 start is in their future heading into their bye week, man. And their defense looks outstanding. Love looked good last night. Didn't, exactly just stand out as like an unbelievable performance, but he was efficient and just shy of 300 yards. Had 84 yards rushing out of Jacobs, over 100 on the ground, over almost 300 in the air. I mean, you can't beat that if you're Green Bay.
No, absolutely. But what is going to happen when Micah Parsons meets up with the Dallas Cowboys? Holy cow.
Yeah.
That could be a destruction game.
Woo. Yeah, that's in week 3, right?
4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
yeah, that should be a good one. That'll be interesting.
Absolutely. In the meantime, I was promising Justin that I would bring this up, and that is Chargers talk. And you know what? It is not to pat me on the back or anything. I tell you what, I was impressed most of in that game that the Chargers played against the Chiefs. Number 1 was their discipline. Number 2, that they actually ran a play where they used Quentin Johnson in more than a traditional role. That play, that passing or crossing pattern with that first play to him was, man, you better have that call in your back pocket because that kid's a hell of a lot faster than we all think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he had a good game for sure. I mean, I can't complain about that. I know I've been very critical of Quentin Johnson. I'm like, he's not a wide receiver too. He sure looked like one in that game. I got to admit, but I mean, it is one game, and he did have the 3rd most volume on the team. So I'm not gonna say I was wrong just yet. But I mean, if he does turn into a great wide receiver and is more consistent than he was in previous years, I mean, no harm done. I mean,
well, I know, but I'm just saying he's faster than what people think. And you know what, Mike, having Keenan Allen back, I mean, as reliable a guy Mike as he is, I mean, I thought he had a very good performance.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Stepped right into, his old role and was good to go. And the distribution between him, McConkey, and Johnston was pretty obvious that those are going to be the guys that Herbert's looking for. I think Johnston is certainly a guy he is looking for in the red zone, which would make sense because, he has been reliable for them in the red zone. So you can tell that Herbert does have a little bit of trust in the guy and is relying on him in situations like that. So when you couple that with McConkey and Allen, Johnston in the red zone, I mean, that's going to be tough to deal with because Keenan Allen's definitely got a knack for finding the end zone. We know McConkey eventually is going to score and get going in terms of that. But, I mean, those are 3 good weapons to have inside the red zone if you're the Chargers. And that's what you need to do when you're in the red zone is you got to put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for field goals, especially against a team like Kansas City who is going to never go away and make a game of it. But, yeah, that was a great performance by the Chargers all the way around, all across the board. Herbert deserves a lot of credit and his ability to close out a game there when, that has been a knock on him, not able to win those big games against playoff caliber teams and close them out. He was able to do that with that big run. That was outstanding, efficient in the football. I mean, shoot, nothing bad to say there.
Okay, what did you guys think, Justin? I'll go to you first. Well, what did you think of him? I know it was his first game, but I like his style. What did you think of Amari in Hampton?
I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a super day, but that's because the Chiefs' front 7 is really, really good. So, and you got Andy scheming against a rookie, so you can't expect him to do too much. But yeah, I thought he looked pretty good. I think fantasy owners will see great days with him in his rookie season.
Yeah, me too. I'm one of the fantasy owners that has him, by the way.
Right. Yeah.
And I was just looking at the stats. Mike, do you really think that Ladd McConkey is going to be? You think his second year is going to be better than his first year?
Yes. Yeah.
Possibly. I mean, I think the thing that we're noticing, though, at least in this first game, is Herbert may spread that ball around quite a bit,
Yeah. What'd you think of Conklin? Conklin, 2 catches for 50 yards, 25 yards a catch. They've got another tight end to send down the field. What'd you think of that? I mean, that's huge, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he made some big plays. I know he had the fumble that didn't end up hurting them. It ended up getting slapped out of bounds by McConkey, I believe, who did that.
Right. You took a penalty for that.
Right, but you'll take a 10-yard penalty there, I guess, rather than risking losing the football. I thought maybe McConkey could have recovered that cleanly, but either way, it doesn't matter. It was 10 yards. You still got the big gain. But yeah, I mean, Conklin looked decent, and I'm sure he'll be utilized.
All right, time to go on to the next step here. Let's do positive EV presented by Mike, and we're going to talk and see if we find any plays. We've got 5 college football games tonight, so if you find anything in college football, definitely let us know. And a bunch of baseball, no WNBA.
All right, I'm going to look for NFL here. Honestly, I know that we've got baseball and we've got college football coming up, but I'm going to set my NFL filter up here and specifically look for NFL, because let's face it, that's what everybody's wanting to bet on right now anyway, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, Mike, before we get off the show today, remind me, we do have to talk about WNBA playoffs.
Okay. That's fine. Got some player receptions here. You've got Devontae Smith and Cortland Sutton. Some pretty heavy plus odds play, a plus 150 on Sutton over 5.5 receptions. Devontae Smith over 5.5 receptions. I think if I were to pick one of those I really liked, I think it would be probably Sutton. I don't know about Devontae Smith because, I mean, A.J. Brown is going to want the ball, and that I just have a feeling Philadelphia is going to go to him here against Kansas City often. So Sutton 6 catches in his first game. It's a light play here, but I think over 5.5 catches is pretty good.
Okay. Like that.
The Devontae Smith one just worries me because, like I said, A.J. Brown, he's going to be wanting the ball. And, we got a Super Bowl rematch here. I could see Hurts looking his way frequently.
Yeah.
See if there's any other plays that come up. Lots of player receptions plays. I don't want to go too heavy on that market. Rushing attempts. Really like to find rushing yards and receiving yards, but I'm not having a lot of those pop up.
No.
On the EV play. It's usually, longest reception, player longest rush, player receptions, player rushing attempts. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of these on the EV page. And none of them are really.
We finally got some people watching on X. Didn't think y'all would show up. What's up? Don't forget to follow us on X. If you would, all 3 of us, we'd appreciate the follows. We are the Sports Nuts, and this show's brought to you by OddsJam. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm going to take Jake Ferguson over 39.5 receiving yards against the Giants. I'm going to go with that play. Pretty favored on several books, getting plus odds for it. So pretty good value there. We're going to roll with that one as well.
Absolutely.
I'm having to get lower down the list to find receiving yards and rushing yard, which I haven't even found any rushing yards plays yet. There's another receiving yards, Conquo, over 29.5.
Now, who is that?
It's Shiga Conklin. He plays for the Titans. He's the
He
Titan.
plays for Tennessee, and I'll go with it.
Okay.
Ridley had a rough game.
It's probably why I don't know him. He plays for Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you. That's what.
Jeez.
Hey, people like it. I just got an email from somebody the other day. Love the new sound effects on the show. I'm serious. I'm serious, man. I'm not kidding you.
I believe you, man. I believe you.
Of course, it was my wife.
Rushing yards under 23.5, Kareem Hunt. You got to get Pacheco going. This is risky. But
Yeah.
We'll go with it.
I've got Kareem Hunt as an anytime touchdown scorer in that game.
Okay. Well, he can score and go over under his yards. That'll work.
Yeah, 1 yard touchdown is all I need.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's probably it for now. That I'm gonna roll with.
Brandon is here. What's up, guys? I missed the show yesterday. Was out with friends, but I'm watching today. Good. Glad you are here.
Appreciate you, Brandon. Good luck this week. I need a win really bad, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully,
Yes,
Jamar Chase doesn't.
Oh, he should be better this week. I'll be shocked.
I hope so. I mean, that was very disappointing.
Too.
Well, I mean, the Bengals do tend to start out slow, but this shouldn't be the case against the Jaguars. Sorry.
We're getting ready to talk a little fantasy football here as soon as Mike is done with his EV. When you're done presenting, let me know. We're going to get into a little fantasy football. You are? Okay. Let's talk a little fantasy football, folks. And let's talk about the league that we are all three in and the start to that league. I got to tell you, Justin, your team looks pretty darn good. But
yeah.
Kudos, fantasy league ever, and he won his match.
Wait, who was that? Sorry, you cut out.
Brandon.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right, so anything happening as far as making roster moves this week, guys?
I've only made one transaction since we started the league, and I dropped Jordan Love for Zach Charbonnet, which I was shocked he was on the market. I mean, he might be the RB1, the Seahawks. Could be. He had the most volume in week 1, more than Kenneth Walker.
But I think Kenneth Walker III is coming off of an injury last year, and they may be easing him into that.
Well, that's true. But if Walker was to go down, I got an RB1, so.
Trash talk here from Brandon to you, Mike.
Well, he got 17 points out of Deebo Samuel. That's a good start for him. I mean, Deebo was only projected 13, so you got 4 more points than he was projected. So that's definitely helpful. So we'll see what happens here, man.
Yeah, and Kraft, what a game for you, Justin. My God.
Yeah, he got 15 extra points post projection. So he balled out for me pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty darn nice. Definitely going to keep an eye on him. Of course, I don't remember him being around when I picked, but it doesn't matter. I have Stiff Arm Society this week. He's projected to outscore me, but we'll see. Depends on what Bo Nix does. All right. So good luck in fantasy this weekend, guys. I'll tell you what we're going to do right now. We have got to do our parlays or parlay. Last week, Justin, we went 11-4 in money line picks. Just who's going to win the darn game. That's all that matters. So 11-4 for the first week is not bad. You can play these singles or you can play them as a parlay, but we're going to put them in a parlay. This is the last minute betting Sports Nuts NFL weekly parlay. And we always start off and do the Sunday games all the way into Monday night, which this week we got 2 Monday night games.
Yeah, doubleheaders back.
Yeah, interesting. All right. Browns and Ravens. Yes, and I know that this money line is out of line, but I'm taking the Ravens.
Lucas.
Oh, yeah, Ravens, 100%. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, Baltimore's. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, Baltimore's going to be the play here.
All right. So I'm going to tell you on this next game, Jags and Bengals, I'm kind of in between on this. I mean, I'm going to pick Cincinnati, but I don't feel as confident after their, it wasn't just Jamar Chase. Joe Burrow was pretty damn miserable.
Well, that's because they were going against Cleveland, though. Cleveland always gives them trouble, and they always start off so slow, which you think they would have cleaned it up by now, but, I mean, whatever. But usually week 2, 3, they get going. So I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going to go Bengals here. I think they have a much better game.
Justin, I hate to disagree with you there, but they don't usually get started until week 5. Mike, haven't they gone 0-4 2 years in a row and made the one?
Well, they were 0-3 last year, I think.
Well, yeah, but
I think 0-4 the year before and wound up sneaking into the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're not a good starting team.
Oh, yeah,
no, they're not.
I don't disagree with that, but don't forget, though, in week 3 last year, Joe Burrow threw for like 380 yards and 3 touchdowns. They should have won that game, but the defense was terrible.
They lost, though. All right, Giants at the Cowboys. Is this – I mean, nah, I can't take the Giants. I'm taking Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll take Dallas here.
Bears at the Lions. I mean, Lions.
Yeah, I don't see Detroit falling to 0-2.
Okay, so far we're unanimous. This may be where it splits. Patriots at the Dolphins. Are the Dolphins as bad as they were last week? Man, I just don't know.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me.
Yeah, it's a very tough one.
I think I trust New England a little more than I do Miami, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm just very, very.
Who's the home team?
It's at
Miami's the home
Miami.
team.
Okay, I got to lean Miami. And
So that means I got to break the tie.
yes.
God darn.
Well, and here's
I mean, I like New England.
Tua is 7-0 in his career against the Patriots, but he's 0-2 against Vrabel when Vrabel was with Tennessee. So one of those streaks is ending.
I'm going New England.
All right.
That's our first disagreement. All right, 49ers and Saints. I don't think we'll disagree on this. I'll take that. Well, I don't know. Mac Jones is out, or Mac Jones is in.
Purdy.
Purdy's out.
Purdy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I misspoke.
I still got to go Niners.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take Niners here.
Okay. Well, if New Orleans was going to win a game, wouldn't this be a game that they could win? I'll take the Niners, but I mean, no better chance than now. They're not going to not win a game this year, guys.
Well, if they're going to win a game, they got the Giants to play. I mean, they got Carolina. I mean, there's obviously twice with Carolina because they're in the same division, but there's some other chances for them to win a game. I don't know if it happens here. I think San Fran's still got too much. But yeah, Kittle out, Kittle and Purdy out.
If you remember, Carolina was playing pretty tough down the stretch last year. We'll see what happens. Bills at the Jets. I mean, this is a no-brainer. Bills at Jets. I'll take the Bills.
Yeah, I gotta go Bills.
Yeah.
Okay. Tough game here, but I'll take the Steelers. Seahawks at the Steelers.
I'll go Steelers. Steelers are at home.
I'll take Pittsburgh at home.
All right.
DK revenge game.
That's right. I didn't think of that.
Okay. Rams, the Cronkies are at the Titans. I know PhD is going to say tighten up, but better tighten up your defense. I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Panthers at the Cardinals.
Oh, you got to go Arizona.
Yeah, I'm taking Arizona.
Panthers are terrible.
I don't think they're that good either. No.
Okay, we'll find out. They played good down the stretch.
They looked horrible in their first game, so that didn't carry over to nothing. So I don't care about last year. Arizona.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Don't you think that since they've gone to less preseason games, that the beginning of the year, that the play is extremely sloppy and you don't know really what's going to happen?
Possibly so, but that still doesn't change the fact Carolina's not a good team. So if you trust Carolina to go on the road and beat Arizona, I don't know.
Okay. All right. I picked Arizona, but I'm just asking. All right. Broncos, Colts. I mean, nobody expect the Colts to be any good. Daniel Jones is quarterback. They whipped Miami's ass last week. Now Denver comes to town. I'm taking Bo Nix and the Broncos.
Oh yeah, definitely going Broncos.
Yeah, I'll take Denver in the Manning Bowl. Peyton Manning Bowl, that is.
yeah, man, the Peyton Manning Bowl. All right, Eagles, Chiefs. Kansas City, a dog at home.
Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs.
I mean,
I'll take.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs here too.
Okay.
You got a whole week now to plan without Worthy. You know, he goes down in that game. That definitely hurt them. And despite that, you know, Hollywood Brown did step up and have a big game. Now you got a whole week to game plan for being without Worthy. Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs to bounce back.
Shoulder separation for Worthy. Going to be out, what did they say, 6 weeks?
Yeah.
You know, Greg Kittle out. Have messing with and the Vikings. Vikings are 3.5-point favorites in this game. And they barely beat the Bears and had to have a heck of a fourth quarter. You know what? I like the Falcons.
Jeez. Wow.
It's a majority rule, so whoever picks, you know, you guys can still have the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Vikings here.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to go Vikings. I know.
All right. That's our second one we don't agree on. And, okay, Monday night games. The Bucks at the Texans.
Very interesting game here.
I mean, I got to go with the Texans.
Well, I got to go Bucks, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Tampa Bay here.
Okay. Another one we disagree on. And finally, Chargers and it is. I'm going Chargers.
Yeah.
I got to go Chargers. Yeah.
All right. So let's see what that makes this parlay. Okay, I can get it on
Kansas City over Philly. Yeah, I agree. I think they bounce back too.
Plus 88.815 on FanDuel. And that means $10 gets me $8,862. But that's probably not going to happen. So let's see what a buck gets us. $889.15. We'll take it. I can do that. I can take that. All right, let's review real quick here. Here, they're all money lines. Just picking to win, folks. Ravens, Bengals, Cowboys, Lions, Patriots, Niners, Bills, Steelers, Rams, Cardinals, Broncos, Chiefs, Vikings, Bucks, Chargers. I think it's a winner.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you know how these go. I mean, there's probably one or two that really, you know, we'll see what happens.
Got a bunch of people watching on X today. Once again, follow the three of us on X. We are all on there, and we would appreciate it if you did. So let's talk WNBA playoffs, Mike. I mean, it's here. The time is here, and I don't know about you, but I'm excited about it. And the first round matchups with Minnesota against Golden State, and we are going to go through this and pick who we think is going to win the series. But Golden State, this is their first year in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
And they make the playoffs. That's pretty cool. Minnesota and Golden State, I think it's hands down. Minnesota's winning this series.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, Minnesota's definitely winning this series.
Yeah, Justin, if you want to jump in, you can on any of this. How many games are in this first round series, Mike? Is it 2 out of 3?
What's that?
Is it 2 out of 3?
I think so.
I'm going to find out here real quick.
I think it's a best of 3.
A best of 3 first round,
yes,
a best of 5 semifinals, and a best of 7.
Right.
WNBA. Didn't it used to be a best of 5 for the championship round too? It did, didn't it?
It did. Yes, at one time
Okay.
It was. Now
Wow.
we do best 7 there. Yeah.
Wasn't I think that change just went into effect this year.
It was last year too. I'm pretty sure it was last year. Wasn't it last year? Minnesota and New York, wasn't that a best of 7 last year? Am I wrong there?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yep. In the 2025 season.
Okay.
This
So
is the
best of 5.
2025 season. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Indiana and Atlanta. With Caitlin Clark out, I'm going to take Atlanta.
I think Atlanta wins this series as well. Pretty hot to end of the year, winning 6 in a row. I mean, granted, they were playing the Sun 3 times and the Sparks a couple of times, so it's not like they were playing anybody. But, yeah, I think that's definitely the play, Atlanta.
I tell you what, I can't believe that the Liberty fell down to a 5 seed. The Liberty and Phoenix, the Mercury. You know what? I got to go with the team that was there last year. I'm going with the Liberty.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to go with the Liberty. I've got to go with the Liberty.
Justin, you can jump here anytime.
Well, I don't really watch any WNBA, to be honest. And really, honestly, from here on out, I'm not even really watching any basketball, to be honest. So I wish I could give some input.
You're going to watch basketball.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, we can talk about this.
We ain't going to talk about it. If it's anything political, we ain't talking about it.
No, it's not political. Okay. It's not political. Okay. It's just my opinion on how the game has gone that I don't like. That's just...
okay. All right. Well, then you're going to be probably not coming on Fridays during the basketball season. All right. Seattle and Vegas, Mike. I like Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
All right. So there you have that. Some WNBA free picks for the series. You know what, Mike? What do you think? We could parlay those together.
I mean, you could, but I'm sure Vegas, I'm sure a couple of those are a lot of juice with them winning those series, but
yeah, you're probably right. That's true. All right, guys, anything else y'all have?
No, I don't have nothing else.
Anything at all? Not really.
Okay. Sticking to sports here, guys, and we're trying to cut down on the arguing. I think we did a pretty damn good job. Who knows what'll happen next week, though?
Oh yeah, you never know, but yeah, it was appropriate today. Sure.
You were very calm today, Bob. We appreciate that.
Yeah, very much so. Thanks.
Oh, I'm fired up. If you want to talk Quentin Johnson some more, let's go.
No, we're not talking Quentin Johnson.
Yeah. We'll talk some NBA threes. Let's go. All right. Good night. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for the applause. Appreciate it. Oh, no. You don't have to keep going.